obviously linked with goalies all the time, people. And we've been linked with Tom Heaton to be our backup goalie. To be fair, I'm all for it on the basis that he's better than Runnison, on that regards. Because if I touch all sorts of wood, I touch the black wood, I touch this white wood, I touch, where's the beige wood? Where's the bit? Oh, it's over there on my wardrobe. Touch all different sort of textures of wood that nothing happens to Leno, because if it happens, we're in problems. But we've been linked with Tom Heaton, probably just because, he's not playing. Our former keeper, Martinez, is doing his thing at Villa, so he's not going to get a look in. I don't mind Tom Heaton because he's better than Runnison, and obviously there's the homegrown factor. Whether he's the man long term, it remains to be seen. But apparently Alex Crook went on to say, Arsenal let Martinez go to Aston Villa at the start of the season, and it doesn't look like the wisest of moves. Now, you say that it doesn't because we need a keeper, and you could say he was better than Leno, but the man wanted to go. Arteta made it abundantly clear, for whatever reason, that Leno is his number one. He let man go. We got 20 million for a player that a year ago, or even prior to we got that running, nobody was rating Martinez like that. Let's be real, we all have to eat humble pie. Nobody was rating Martinez like that. Hardly set the world alight on any of his loan spells. Actually looked a bit shaky in the Europa League. And I think Martinez would have stayed if it was a thing where, Arteta said, you know what, it's a best man wins thing. Whoever is doing their job is the starter. I think it was made abundantly clear to Arsenal, or specifically Martinez, that he is going to be number two. I can't begrudge him. He kept it moving. We get 20 million. We all keep it sweet. I would have liked him to come. We all know Runnison came in and it is looking like a mistake. We are willing to let him go on loan. But again, letting him go on loan wouldn't make sense until you bring in a keeper. Now, Tom Heaton, it comes down to, would he rather sit on the bench at Aston Villa or sit on the bench at Arsenal, really and truly? Because we're getting into the serious rounds of Europa League now. Again, who have we got in the FA Cup? Southampton. Again, we're not in the Carabao Cup anymore, and in the league is Leno's to lose. If Leno plays poorly, Leno comes out of the team, but you can't imagine there's too many minutes. So if he does want to leave or complete a move away, maybe it would be best to go elsewhere. Could we even potentially just get Donny on loan on a quick thing and buy us some more time to find maybe a more long-term number two? I don't know. We've also been linked with Neto once again, people, and apparently Neto is frustrated about not playing first team football. So why would you want to leave Barcelona, where you're being number two, to come to Arsenal to be number two? It isn't making much sense. He's valued, well, in the summer he was valued at 18 million. Do we have 18 million to spend on a backup goalie? Apparently we're working with a who said it? What in the know said it? We're working with a limited budget around 20 million. So is that the area of concern the most? In terms of bodies, we have enough to cover that. So I'm not going to go into it. If they value him at 18 million, you can't really see that. And if they value him at 18 million, you might as well give Brentford the 10 or so that they wanted for Raya or whatever. It doesn't make sense, really and truly. Again, and it kind of said we've got 10 million. So make of that what you will, people. Obviously, Mesut Ozil is still linked with a move away. And the original report I saw in the Athletic, people, it said Ozil is willing to leave some money on the table to secure a move away from Arsenal in the January transfer window and resume his football career elsewhere, David Ornstein can reveal. Ozil is scheduled to earn around 7 million between now and the end of his contract in June. Bloody hell, it's good, nice for some. But negotiations are taking place between the club and the players' camp about an early termination. If a compromise is not found, the 32-year-old former Germany international will stay at Arsenal for the final 5 months of his deal and continue training with the first team, as he has done. Also, big up Don Draper. He said Mesut Ozil's transfer to Fenerbahce is in a crucial stage. However, the timing is still being negotiated. However, it is unclear whether Ozil will move in the summer or whether a January transfer would already be possible. Ozil can already imagine himself staying in London until the summer. His agent had denied a final agreement with Fenerbahce yesterday at ESPN. In Turkey, they are very sure that the deal will go through. And you have heard rumors about, he's been in Turkey. There's, people are decorating a new house. There's all sorts of things, people. The director of Fenerbahce said, we had a meeting with him and his manager. Mesut is closer than ever to joining the club. The fact that Ozil had this childhood dream and Fenerbahce had the dream has made this step so close for the first time. So again, we won't really know until things happen.